New Gen Gamers.com.
That kind of started with Final Fantasy X on the PlayStation.
Right.
And you can see him landing on the planet here.
We're moving again. They just transmitted a safe route to the minefield. That minefield's open better.
And you see the character model for Diesel there. You can see, like, the actual profile, and even though you can't see his eyes, you can see that that's Vin Diesel.
Right,
It's very well represented. I mean,
It
the
is.
other guy kind of looks kind of poopy. I mean, look at him.
I don't know.
There's a few issues with the hair and everything. Now, they didn't really get hair right a lot in this generation.
No, they didn't. In fact,
They're still having a little issue with that on the current generation
yeah.
consoles.
In fact, the hair lots of times turns out just a smidge stiff.
Yeah.
It'll turn out in like planes of stuff that won't move.
Yeah. Well, I think that was a reason, like, in the PlayStation, like the original PlayStation era, where, like, you would have, like, Cloud, who would have spiky hair. It's like, oh, it's just spiked.
Right. But I was thinking more along the lines of the intro for like Devil May Cry, whenever Trish drops down in front of the shop. Like, whenever she drops down and goes up to the shop, her hair never actually really, like, separates and flows. It all is still one plank together, just with some texture on it.
Yeah, it kind of just comes down as one unit,
Yeah.
and then has some movement to it just a little bit. Alright, now we're going to show you some in-game action.
Hey.
Don't fucking move.
You don't move until I say so.
Yeah, shut up, you dick. Why don't you go break his neck? Can you break his neck in this game?
I don't know.
Your warning days are
We can try.
Yes! I'd run away. I think things are going to shoot at you. Oh, somebody opened a hatch for you. Alright, we're going to search the depths of Butcher Bay. He's going to... Now, with the gameplay in this, he showed the dark vision off there a little bit. Show us again how that works, Luke. You kind of turn your... you go into that night sight that
You see
he has.
how the circles around the
Yeah.
you just crouch and that's how it comes on and off.
Okay.
Because I'm guessing for in here where it's already fairly light, like I've got it going right now,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to really get it that much.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of stealth aspect to this, too. At least in this early part of the game, where you're going to want to do a lot of sneaking around, because a lot of the weapons here in the early part are DNA encoded, so you can't really access them very easily, because the rifles won't allow you to use them.
You just walked into the wrong place, Steve.
Well, apparently the guard wants to mess you up, but you're not allowing that, because you're Vin Diesel, and you're going to kick his ass. Alright. Now that we've taken him down, he left us a little present. Can't grab that.
Oh.
Now, you want to grab the security card. down by his body there. And then grab that hatch tool. Don't forget the hatch tool.
It isn't that guy.
Oh, that's right. It's the next guy that has the hatch tool. You moved. I think he saw you. Like we said about the Metal Gear aspect, you cannot really be seen in this game. At least not early on, because you can't hold your own in a firefight with no weapon. Now, he's still very aware of your presence. It doesn't really have a meter to where it would tell you if he's not pursuing you anymore.
Yeah, this isn't Tenchu Stealth Assassin.
Yeah. Or Metal Gear Solid, for that matter.
Right.
So I'm thinking you're probably going to have to do this the hard way. Hopefully not get too shot up and wait for him to come around the corner. Ah, there we go. Yay, melee. Alright. Man, this guy is not going down. I don't really think that you have to hide it, because it looks like you're in the darkness already. Which is a good thing. That kind of saved you a step. Because normally you wait for him to pass you, and then you have to take him down.
What piece of meat am I looking up? And
Well, no, it's a scripted thing.
right.
You hit the script point, and it started... that's another thing this generation really brought in, was script points. You would hit a point, even if you had already done what you were going to do. It didn't really have that interaction of, you know, it knows where you were going in the game. It just hits that point, and you do the script. Now, we're definitely going to do more homage to Metal Gear here with some vent crawling.
A little bit of a cutscene there.
Yep. And also, a little nod to the other stealth game of this generation. Splinter Cell had already reached popularity at this point, and he did a lot of this kind of ledge climbing over the head of his enemies type deal. Keeping kind of quiet. Now it really brings into the aspect of first-person stealth. Like most of the other stealth games were, for the most part, better played as third person. Whereas this is first person.
A med station takes away the hurt, leaves the pain.
So we're going to go over there and get some health. Oh, nope. Got to find a refill cartridge. So you can't just walk up to it. Believe you just passed the cartridge on the floor there. There we go. As again with the detailed character models.
Alrighty then.
Alright, now you came out of that vent? Or you want to go into that vent?
I did come out of that vent, but I was thinking, what the hey?
Well, you could pause, check around the corner there. Maybe another way out. Because also in this game, it brings into play, again, dark corridors. You're going to see a lot of that with this system, because there were a lot of first-person shooters. That was the main genre that was popular on this console. And a lot of this generation's first-person shooters was kind of taking the Doom route of the dark corridors and everything. Halo kind of had the open world aspect.
I don't think I want to go any further because you can see the guy through the fencing.
Ah, okay.
You see what I'm looking at?
Uh-huh.
I think we're gonna turn around and see if I can't.
Well, if the automatic opening door doesn't tell you anything. I mean, you think he would see that.
Yeah. You would think, but...
But I think that vent only had really one exit, from what I saw of it. But you think we've shown this game off pretty well?
Yeah, I think we're covered.
Okay. Well, we're going to move on to a racing simulator for the Xbox and see the game that gave Gran Turismo kind of a run for its money.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Moving on. All right, everybody. Now we're taking a look at Forza Motorsport. This is the kind of the Xbox Gran Turismo for the most part. I mean, they did a very good job of simulating racing in this game. You want to give them a look at some races?
Sure. I've already got a car up and running, so we can pretty much
I
just...
think you even got a circuit already started, right?
I did one race.
Okay.
Okay,
there we
don't think
go.
that really counts for a whole circuit.
Well, you've got a whole circuit started. So we can take a look at a couple of tracks here. This one's going to be they're based on a lot of real-world areas. Or at least kind of,
Road Atlanta 2. I like it.
want to give...
I'm pretty sure this is an actual...
Laguna is an actual raceway.
Yeah.
So these are probably all actual raceways, or at least tweaked versions. And due to the realism in this game, I would say they're probably pretty close.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree on that. Looks like... Oh, look at that loading screen run.
No, that's a pretty fast loading bar. I like how it's loading the cars individually and telling us what it's doing. Now, once we get into the race here, we'll show you how good this actually looks and why it was something that would give Gran Turismo kind of a decent competition out there. Alright, as you can see, the car models are pretty well detailed.
Nice and shiny like.
And you've already been hit by 2 assholes.
I was trying to use the A button instead of the trigger. It was my bad.
Now, as you can see on the side, there's a lot of detail on the sides. You can see all the little tire marks on the track, as there would be on a normal racetrack. You go ahead and speed through here. You can see there's stuff on the sides there. People camping out.
And it's frozen.
Fuck me. Nope.
And it's back up and running.
Yay!
And it's frozen. And it's back up and running.
Another thing with the original Xbox, sometimes you would get freezes. Luckily, in this case, it wasn't a game crashing freeze, which did tend to happen in some games. A lot of time it wasn't the coding, but it was a little bit of pushing the Xbox too hard, you know?
Yep.
On the road to victory, the car doesn't make the driver. The driver makes the car.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Upgrade complete.
Go from 0 to anything. Dream it. Build it. Become it. Forza Motorsport. You are what you race. Rated E for everyone.